After 13 years as the leader of the federal Green Party, Elizabeth May has announced she's stepping down from that role, and she joins us this morning from Ottawa. Ms. May, great to talk to you today.
Great to talk to you, Ben. Thanks for having me.
You've made no secret that you prefer the life of the parliamentarian generally than being the leader of the party specifically. But why was now the right time for you to step aside?
Well, I really am so grateful that I can leave this role at a time of my choosing in a situation where we've accomplished our best election results ever. So we had over 1 million Canadians vote Green. We had results were basically an 87% increase in popular support, electing 3 Greens. So you go out feeling a sense of accomplishment. We made real progress. And honestly, I made a promise to my daughter in 2016 that if she thought she could, because basically we've been quite a duo. Up until recently, I've been a single mom with one biological daughter, great stepkids across the country. Don't want to leave out my other kids. But my daughter said, Mom, if you go again to lead the party in the 2019 election, you've got to promise me that that's it. So I've known this was coming for some time.
But we can all appreciate sort of those obligations, the priority of putting family first. But election gains are a means to an end. The end being affecting policy in the House of Commons. And you have the opportunity, the Greens have the opportunity right now to punch way above their weight class in a minority situation. Are you not regretful that you've chosen to leave at a time where you could potentially hold a lot of influence in this House of Commons?
Well, we're not leaving the influence. We have 3 votes in the House of Commons in a minority parliament, and I'm leader of the Greens in Parliament. And I won't be having to go across the country preparing for the next election. In a lot of ways, I hope this will lead to greater effectiveness within Parliament because I don't have other obligations and duties as a federal party leader to crisscross the country, to prepare. We know in a minority parliament that an election could happen anytime, most likely not for another 18 months to 2 years, but certainly very unlikely that we're waiting 4 years to go back to the polls. So I actually hope that this will increase effectiveness. I plan to be at the climate negotiations next month in Spain. I'm very concerned that we put maximum pressure now on the incoming government to change the climate target from the one left behind by Stephen Harper to the one dictated by science. The Liberals aren't there yet, but we've got to get them there, and I'm not reducing, I hope I'm not reducing the influence we can have in Parliament by no longer having the responsibilities to be the federal party leader at the same time.
Ms. May, when we had you here in studio prior to the election, we talked about how for the longest time the Green Party and Elizabeth May were one and the same in the minds of so many Canadians. Are you worried that if you step aside, if the name Elizabeth May isn't associated with the leadership of the party, that the importance, the high profile of the Green Party might be lowered? Are you worried that you taking a step aside means the Green Party taking a step aside in the minds of Canadians?
When you put it like that, Ben, it sounds like I should be worried. But honestly, I'm not. I know the bench strength of the party. I know the candidates who did super well across the country. I'm hoping for quite a number of them to put their names forward. We're going to have an exciting, engaging leadership race. And I'm hoping that some of the, or a lot of the 1 million, more than 1 million Canadians who voted Green think, okay, well, if Elizabeth's not going to be the leader, I'd like to join the party and vote for who I want to take over. And I'm not going anywhere, right? I'll still be, I guess I'm now in the position of elder statesperson of the Green Party. It's time for transition and renewal, and I will be there working as hard as I can to elect as many Greens as we possibly can in the next election.
Well, Ms. May, we want to thank you for always making time for our show. We want to thank you for your service to the country. We know that that's going to continue as a member of Parliament for the Green Party. Thank you very much for joining us. We hope you'll come back soon.
Thank you, Ben. I love being on your program. So, yes, and thank you.
Thanks for watching. If you like this, be sure to subscribe here.
And you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.